Mumbai wouldn't be complete if not for its Ganpati festival. The passion with which idols are prepared at workshops is unbelievable. The sheer scale will mesmerize you. You will find ganus of all shapes, sizes, and colors. Today in my kitchen, we take a peek at Ganu's favorite dish. Welcome to Dakshin Curry. It's time for Ganesh Chaturthi. We all love modaks, don't we? But the starting of a good modak comes from the dough. Today I'm going to share with you how to make a modak dough but with a little bit of twist. I have a bowl here and I'm going to add rice flour to this. Now this is an instant version. Usually you can also make this by soaking and drying the rice and then grinding it into a powder, sieving it and then using it. In this I'm going to add Ragi flour. That is a little twist. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and then give this a mix. Now once your dry ingredients are mixed well, I'm going to add water little by little and make it into a nice thick paste. Be easy on the water, don't add too much at once. And I'm going to mix it well till we get a nice thick paste. So as you saw this nice consistency, nice and thick. The next step is to cook it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of oil. I'm using sesame seed oil, very little. And what I'll do is, just going to coat it. Now what I'm going to do is, I feel that the pan is heated up a little bit. I'm going to again reduce the flame. And I'm going to mix the batter once before I'm pouring it in. Now I'll pour the batter. Now once we have poured the batter, I'm going to start mixing this and you will see instantly that it is cooking. You can see that it's almost as if like it's leaving the sides of the pan. You just need to keep on mixing this till the batter turns into a dough consistency. Can you see that? It's changing texture. Now when people make this in bulk, I must say it's a little bit of an effort, but then it's not every day that you make modaks. So you can see a bit of an exercise, muscle training happening here. And you can see that the dough is kind of swirling in without sticking to the sides of the pan. Now just one thing here, when you're doing this, you will notice some of the dough which gets stuck in here. Remove it like this and then continue the process. Ensure that your flame is not very high. I'm going to cook this a little bit more. And I think this is almost done. When you see that the dough swirls up like this, I'm going to allow this to stay in the same pan for a few more seconds. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a plate and again, I'm going to add some oil. What you need to do is, you have to transfer this dough onto the plate. Once this is done, and then I'm going to take some oil again on my fingertips. It's time to use your palms and knead the dough. Now you need to do this when your dough is still warm and your dough will come together, and ensure that your palms are greased while doing this. It's a nice dough. It's come out well. So what I'm going to do is, once the dough is done, you're not going to keep it out like this. You always cover it with a tablecloth so that it doesn't dry up. And that's all there is to this modak dough. So today you have learned how to make modak dough with a twist. Check out my next episode where I'll be showing you a savory filling. If you have liked my improvisation, do click on the like, share and subscribe button.